Blueberries! Welcome to the Happy Pear. We're all about making healthy, tasty food that is vegan and tastes fantastic. Today we're going to be making you 3 simple, easy, super tasty vegan brekkies on the go. First one up, we're going to make a simple acai bowl. Acai comes from Brazil. It's pronounced acai. Acai. It's a superfood, really high in antioxidants. We're going to bump this up by putting it with frozen blueberries. You will need a blender. So I'm putting in 2 frozen bananas.
The benefit of using frozen ones is that it makes the texture almost like ice cream. Really, really tasty like this.
I have about 150 grams of frozen blueberries.
Okay.
The reason why I'm using frozen is 1, they're cheaper. 2, you get a much brighter color. Really rich in
brighter purple. It looks kind of black there like that, but it ends up like super bright and vibrant and purple.
Yeah. Now for our acai, you can get it in many forms. If you're from Brazil, you can get it fresh berries, but most people use frozen pulp. In the case, we're just using freeze-dried powder. You'll be able to get it online. I'm going with 2 tablespoons. And now literally I'm putting in about 45 ml of water. Lid on. Okay, there we are, boom. So we blended it for about 30 seconds, a minute. Might take a little bit of time just until it catches and draws out great. But this is so tasty. My kids, we do this regularly as dessert, or we have it for a healthier snack. So in it goes. I'm gonna take this, because this is brekkie on the go, I'm gonna pour it into a tub. And then the remainder just keep in your freezer. And just take it out as you wanna use it. Just blend it with a little bit of water.
It really is super tasty.
Like it's genuinely like ice cream. And like, look at that dark color, how rich that is in antioxidants. And like, it has an ice cream-like mouthfeel.
So in terms of just topping it, just put whatever you have in the house. We're gonna use a bit of our own granola. So just a little.
Because it's a brekkie, and I think granola goes great. You get that smooth texture, a little bit of bite of oats, and just kind of a bit of
kind of dusting on top.
Next brekkie is super simple, and it's something that we serve in the cafe. It's one of my favorite breakfasts, and I kind of have it about 4 days a week after porridge. First step, take some sourdough. We're trying to use a wholemeal brown, and we've just toasted it lightly on the lighter side.
We're gonna put our own sun-dried tomato pesto, but any kind of pesto. This is the taste sensation.
Yeah,
this is Stephen came up with this recipe about 12 years ago, and it's been consistently in our life ever since then.
Yeah. So put a little bit of pesto. If you don't have pesto, that's totally fine, but it just takes it to
any
a whole
kind of
other
strong
level.
flavored thing. If it isn't pesto, you could go with hummus.
Next step, take an avocado, just from within the skin, just score it.
Okay, so we've got the pesto on the bottom, we've got nice slices of avocado, and we've got some cherry tomatoes or any kind of tomato. We're just gonna slice them and pop them on top. I find really important just a little sprinkle of salt.
And last and final ingredient, just to make them a little more nutrient dense, a little more fresh. On our farm, we grow some pea shoots, so these are just pea shoots. I just cut them there with a scissors and just pop them on the top. Just makes it a little bit more kind of fancy and aspirational.
Because this is a brekkie on the go, I'm gonna put a bit of pesto on the top. We're gonna put a lid on this. It's not gonna be an open sandwich. So a little bit of pesto on top. Pop the lid on it, and there we go. Second brekkie. Okay, third brekkie on the go is a chia seed pudding with a matcha coconut cream on top. This is amazing. We had this a couple of weeks ago in LLS Cafe in London. It was beautiful. Okay, so it's a chia seed pudding, so we're gonna start with 2 tablespoons of chia seed into our blender.
In and top, we have a full pack of raspberry. That's 125 grams of fresh or frozen raspberries.
Actually, 127 grams. Let's be precise. We've got 2 tablespoons of porridge oats. Obviously, what would you do if you're gluten-free, Steve?
Use gluten-free ones or leave them out. Okay, half banana just to make it more dense, add a bit more sweet, and just to act as a firming agent. Binder. What I'm gonna do, because we're using a coconut cream and I wanna make this just a little bit more economical, what I'm gonna do, I have a full fat can of coconut milk. I'm gonna take it out, I'm gonna take half the coconut cream out.
So the cream is just literally the top of the can of a coconut milk.
Yeah, this is quite indulgent. And then I'm literally gonna pour the water all into this.
Beautiful, nice.
So I've only taken half the cream out, so this half is for another batch.
So it's probably about 150 ml of water, coconut water went into that.
Beautiful colour, isn't it?
Okay, so very important is that you need a jar
Well, just because this is on the go. So you're gonna fill this 3/4 full with our raspberry chia.
So see, the colour's fantastic.
So we're doing 2 of them, so I'm gonna put the full remaining bit of coconut cream in here. So this is to be kind of our indulgent topping for this that looks super right on and is really,
It's really
delicious.
tasty. We bought 2 of them the last time we were in that cafe.
Yeah, we did.
So we're gonna use a little bit of matcha powder. How much matcha powder, Steve?
About a teaspoon.
And we have a tablespoon and a half of maple syrup.
Get a fork and mixy.
And it's just mashy and mixy.
Mashy and mixy.
Yeah, so
Not
it's
just
2
mishy.
techniques. Mixy won't get you there. You've got to
Mashy.
mash and mix. This is a vegan cooking technique.
Okay, time to finish these off. What do you think, nice?
This is yum.
Okay, time to finish these off. This is our matcha coconut cream. It's going to go wonderful in terms of contrast and just, this is kind of quite sweet and kind of quite juicy, and then this adds just a creamy,
This is a really,
decadent
really nice
topping.
one.
So obviously this is quite high in fat, so try not to go with quite as much of it, because this is kind of the leveler. You're going to be gentle as it goes in.
There you have it. 3 easy vegan brekkies on the go.
So like the acai one, just put the lid on. Sandwich, just grab, and jar, just put the lid on, and boom. We're gonna give this one a taste. They all taste fab. This
Which
one
one's
we-
your favourite?
I really love them all. This is like dessert, tastes fabulous. In warm weather, that's amazing. This is savory, always delivers. And this is just like such a rich, delicious, magnificent, and it's so pretty.
That one's probably my favourite. Actually, they're all deadly. I eat those like 4 days a week, and I probably eat that.
It's like a dessert.
I'm gonna start eating that one a lot more. There you have it, 3 easy vegan desserts. We've got loads of vegan recipes. Check them out. I think we've got about 200 of them. And also it's a playlist for easy dinners, breakfast, pancakes, so much fantastic stuff.
And if you do try our recipes, please tag us on Instagram or any social media platform, just hashtag the Happy Pear, just at the Happy Pear. I guess we use it a lot. We love different social media platforms. Instagram and Snapchat are my favorite at the moment, but we use Twitter, Facebook lots. So anyway, thanks for watching, sending loads of love, and happy brekkie.